everybody. This is my video log for my new student dialogue for Library 100. The new student dialogue I attended was religion and like the relationship between the gay, lesbian, bi, transgender, questionable, and queer community, and like what their roles are. I guess it was pretty good. I don't mind it. It was interesting to talk about because I actually kind of chose. I did choose my which dialogue I went to, and I liked that one the best. It sounded like pretty controversial. Probably gonna have a lot of different viewpoints because there's a lot of conservatives down here at Clemson, and then you get a lot of people from up north, mostly liberals. So good mixture of different backgrounds and stuff, and like I guess how your political view, kind of judges how you view the gay, lesbian, transgender, queer, questionable community. All right, now the first point I'm gonna touch on is that our group actually did achieve true dialogue. Because we were sharing, individual thoughts and stuff and individual experiences, and we were talking about those, like commenting on them, bringing up like why that matters and why it doesn't matter and stuff. So I feel like it was a pretty good dialogue in general. There were just a few active voices in my dialogue. We had this one girl. She was actually really intuitive. Pretty novel with her ideas. She had some really good points. Very nice. Paid a lot of attention to her when she talked. The facilitators, also agreed that she had some really good points. It was just good. It's good to have her there. There were also more reserved voices in our group. I didn't hear quite a bit of the room actually. We had a very large dialogue group, like a large number of people in our room, and a good many of them, I'd say about half at least, probably over half, maybe 75% of the entire group, wasn't really talking. I didn't really play a very active role. I think I shared like one experience, maybe commented on a few others. Nothing too big. I just didn't feel I had too much to add. I don't know. It was. I mean, I shared a story. Because I'm actually from the West Coast and I'm a liberal, like with my views politically. So that influences, my view on the lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, questionable, queer community. So I just don't really have negative feelings toward them. Let's see. Why do you think dialogue is a component of Library 100? Well, Library 100 is like an introductory course to college life. How it, like moving from high school to college. You talk about, I guess, grown up. You discuss grown up topics. You're grown up now. You're with a lot of other adults. So it kind of like, all right, here's an introduction. We're gonna stick you with a bunch of adults. We're all mature. We can all discuss this. So it was, I think it's a component of Library 100 because you interact with a bunch of different different people with different backgrounds. A lot of conservatives, a lot of liberals. There are actually more, I would say more, gays here than in high school, because there's more people here. Obviously, there's bound to be more, different sexualities, different people with different sexualities. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Do I see dialogue as a useful tool in my university experience? Extremely. Yes, I agree with that very well. It's useful in that we get to discuss our views, our own topics, I guess. it's useful because we get to discuss things. We get to go over this. We get to talk about it with other people, other mature adults, willing to listen, willing to be able to comment back. You can even debate topics, hopefully politely. But if not, that's always fine too. I mean, well, not really always fine, just as long as you respect other people's views. You respect other people's views. You enjoy that, I guess, the aspect of debating. I know I like to debate. I have a friend, a couple floors up, that I usually debate pretty well with. I'll butt heads with him sometimes because he's pretty right wing and I'm really left wing. So just kind of how it goes. I mean, we're still friends at the end of it. Yeah, I enjoyed the new student dialogues. I see why they're important to have, although they are sometimes a pain because you're like, I gotta go to the new student dialogue. But it's alright. Alright, well, that's all I gotta say today. See you guys later.